Co-op live stream with me.
Co-op live stream.
DMND. Yeah. Hopefully we get a sick gameplay here on a life story.
Right. Let's go.
So yeah. So you're gonna start out with this commentary, or am I?
Well, you should so it doesn't, like, you know.
No,
fine, because it's gonna be in mine too.
No. It's our commentary. Remember that one story?
Have it on both live streams.
Yeah, we can.
No, that's dumb. Don't allow your voice to be shared if you're gonna do it.
Okay, so
shut up! Don't allow your voice to be shared, because I don't want to have it on mine.
All right. So basically, what happened was it was one summer, and this was like August, maybe 12th, and I was hanging out with my boy. Basically, what happened was we went to Quick Trip. If you don't know what Quick Trip is, you're basically retarded because it's a gas station. But we were at Quick Trip, and
oh my lord.
I was gonna buy some candy bars, and my friend G Nugget, also known as Anthony, said he wanted a bag of jelly beans. I don't know why, he must have been craving those jelly beans. So I said, all right, I'll buy you some jelly beans if you pay me back.
That was not on me. Sorry, guys.
So I bought him a bag of jelly beans, and it was like approximately $2.50. And after that, I forgot to pay for everything by accident. Don't know how I forgot to pay for everything. But I walked out of the gas station without paying. And after that, I let you tell the rest, or the next part, G Nugget.
Not bad.
So, G Nugget, do you want to tell the second part, or do you want to tell the last part?
Wait, did you not allow voice to be shared?
Yeah, I did not allow it.
Alright, well, this is what happens. Wait, where'd you leave off?
I left at the part where we left the store with the bag of jelly beans and sucker.
Oh, shit. Alright. So, we're walking away from the store, right? And see, this black truck pulls up. Really can't see inside at all. Sorry, guys, I just died. That was bad. And, okay, so this is what happens. We're walking on the street, right? It's like, what time was it? Probably like really late at night, right?
It was like, I think 11 almost.
Shit. Yeah, and it was dark, and we live on the street, me and Escape, and no one really lives on the street. There's barely anyone. So we're not, I don't know, it's kind of creepy, you know? We just, like, there's this random people following us, don't know what they're doing. So we're walking, and they pull over on the side of the street right next to us. And we're like freaking out now because we do not know what's about to happen. And Riley, do you want to finish it up? Or?
Yeah. So next part, basically, I had the Glock on me. Now, since we live in the ghetto, my dad gave me a Glock when I was like 6 years old. Okay, so I carried it everywhere to school. I put it in my backpack. Don't tell the vice principal, but I did. So basically, I carried this Glock around everywhere with me to protect myself. And you know, I thought this was a risky situation, so I decided to take that Glock out and put my hand on the trigger just in case some little situation would happen. You know, maybe a rapist was in that truck. You don't know, guys. You don't know what could happen these days. So what happened next was basically the guy he rolled down the window and he's like, hey boys, it's kind of late at night before something happens to you. And we were like, you know, it's kind of sketchy because anyways, it was kind of sketchy because, you know, it was this random dude in a black truck. And I was like, all right. So we got in the truck. The second we get in there, this guy from the back seats freaking puts a bandana over my friend's mouth. And he like starts suffocating him and stuff. And then, you know, what happens is I pop the Glock out. But this other guy has like a pepper spray and he pepper sprays my eyes. So I did not know what was going on at the time. And you know, since I was pepper sprayed. So I just started shooting randomly, and by accident, I wounded my friend. Like, I shot him in the leg, I think. And what happened after this was, what happened after I wounded him is the cops came. The cops, there's a nearby cop. I think he was just, like, looking for drunk drivers or speeders late at night. Because it was a weekend, and, yeah. So, then what happened was after I started shooting, like I said,
Oh,
the
shit,
cops
I didn't see
came
that guy.
and they surrounded the car. They basically put road spikes down and what you name it. So then, after which, they said get out of the car. Well, I was pepper sprayed, so I didn't know which way was out of the car. So I proceeded to shoot. I had like hardly any ammunition left in the gun, but I shot one of the cops, and my friend's like, "Oh shit, we better get out of here." And he told the guy, "I'll pay you $500 if you step on the gas and bring us somewhere safe." So the guy's like, "All right, if you promise $500 and a little bit of food later on." He starts driving away, and he brings us to this like place in the sewer. And when we get down there, there's like everything. He had like crack cocaine down there. He had like everything down in this little basement. And he had like guns and everything you can think of. So in this basement, basically, he's like, well, you guys should stock up on ammo and make sure you have like bulletproof vests on and stuff, just in case you get in any more risky situations with any milita, cop, SWAT, whatever. So he said the cops have never found out about this little place. And so then what we did was we geared up. I put on some bulletproof vests and pads and whatnot. And after that, he's like, okay, here's the plan. I can't obviously keep you guys forever. You're going to be on your own soon. And then I'll email you the address to send me the money to. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So he also had a car, almost like this truck right here, as you can see. It had 250 cals on top. So I was in the 50 cal. My friend Nugget was driving. And basically what ended up happening was what ended up happening was we got out and we were in this car, right? And the cops were right there surrounding us almost, and it was like crazy because the guy said they didn't know. So they obviously were lying to us and trying to get us in trouble. Yeah. Well then, anyways, then what happened was we basically hijacked it out of there and tried to get out of here as quick as possible. So we started driving away, and the cops were obviously chasing us. At this point, I was like, bro, this is like GTA 5. So since it was GTA 5, yeah, I decided to just randomly a gun appeared in my hands, right, guys? Like, it was like a Barrett 50 cal, I think, or like a rocket launcher or something. So I just started pulling the trigger, and I was literally like massacring these kids with this thing, like all the cops and everything. And you know, they basically were calling in helicopters and whatnot. We were on like 5 stars basically. And at this point, you know, they're like, surrender, blah blah blah. We're like, no. So we pulled out of this little driveway place into this like place in the country that's like almost this grassland type stuff, kind of like high. So we go in there, and we were hiding all night. And we're like, well, at the time we had these beards, so we're like, well, we better shave them off, so you know, whatever. Next day, I wake up out of bed and I find out that it was just a dream. So I was dreaming this whole thing. But then what happened was, next day, what actually ended up happening again, it was me and G Nugget went to the grocery store, and we started pulling a Glock, just randomly, and my friend just started pulling a Glock at the counter asking for money. And basically, you know, he ended up serving time in jail because I did nothing, but you know, all that matters is he's back now. And so I just want to give him a shout out. This is his first day back. He didn't even know there's a PS4 because last time he played video games was the PS2, guys, and he was playing like Drift Kings and all this shit. So basically, guys, that's the story, and I hope you'd enjoyed. Now just enjoy this little gameplay in the background, and yeah.
A lot of voice to be shared.
Alright.
Or was it the whole time?
It wasn't.
Alright, darn it.
Alright, give me a second.
Sorry guys, didn't do that good, that gameplay. Sorry about that. I'll try to do the next gameplay for you guys.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Escape Mafia coming at you with a little commentary with G Nugget. Yeah.
Whatever. So you try next game or whatever.
What?
You gonna try to go? You gonna try to do good next game?
Yeah, no problem, bud. So, if you want to do me the favor and explain to me that, you know, how I was in Doom and all these clans.